With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter in Anaheim, California. The Supreme Court did not release rulings on 3 cases Monday that Baptist Press is closely following. The High Court did not rule on Dobbs versus Jackson's Women Health Organization that could overturn Roe versus Wade and the 1992 Casey versus Planned Parenthood cases that legalized and expanded abortion. They also did not issue their ruling on Carson versus Macon, Maine, a school choice case. Nor did they rule on Kennedy versus Bremerton School District, a case where high school football coach Joseph Kennedy says the school district violated his First Amendment rights by restricting his ability to pray at midfield following the conclusion of games. The court is set to release rulings again on Wednesday. They traditionally release rulings through the month of June. The Southern Baptist Convention is underway in Anaheim, California. Messengers from thousands of the convention's 47,000 churches will be meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday to hear reports on missions, church planting, and the convention's seminaries and entities. A new president, first vice president, second vice president, and recording secretary will be elected. Most are watching, though, to see how messengers will react to a 288-page report on the alleged mishandling of sexual abuse claims within the SBC's executive committee. Last year, a task force was set up by President Ed Litton to hire a third-party firm to investigate claims. The task force is bringing recommendations to messengers after the months-long investigation on ways they can better track pastors and church leaders who are credibly accused of sexual abuse in their own churches, provide funding to care for survivors of sexual abuse, and take preventative steps to drive out sexual abuse in the local church.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
San Diego calls itself America's finest city. While the beauty is indeed inspiring, the need for the gospel of Jesus Christ is breathtaking. More than 3.3 million people call San Diego home, and according to a recent study, more than 86% of them do not have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Mark and Sharon Finnegan are looking to reverse that trend in San Diego. They're church planters with Life Point Church in Oceanside. To learn more about church planting in San Diego, visit nam.net. Thanks for listening to Good News.